It's a wonderful feeling to be one of the top 22 home cooks of America. Because just like 2 weeks ago, I was on the roof fixing air conditioners. And now I'm where I want to be, in the kitchen, cooking for the 3 top chefs of the world. So really, this is my dream come true.
This opportunity is everything to me. I'm a hairdresser from Massachusetts. I'm a single mom. I want to put my shears down and just cook. I want a better future for my family.
I'm from Wisconsin. You know, like, I work on a 1970s gas stove, and the kitchen here is amazing. I've always dreamt or thought about it. I just think it's surreal.
I really want to impress Christina Tosi. Christina's my idol, and she's one of the top cookbook authors. I want to be her. I want that path.
We're on the biggest stage in the culinary world, and Chef Tosi is like the best pastry chef on the face of this earth. This competition has gone to a whole new level.
Welcome. You are the top 22 home cooks across America.
One of you standing here will be America's next Masterchef.
It's time for the world's biggest culinary competition to officially begin.
This is the moment all of us have been waiting for. Your first ever Mystery Box Challenge.
We want you all to take whatever ingredients you find under those boxes and transform them into something that shows us who you are as a cook.
We'll taste everything as you cook. Remember, we miss nothing.
The person with the best dish will get a huge advantage in the next stage of the competition. Trust me, you want to win this one. It's the biggest advantage that we have ever given to a Mystery Box winner.
On the count of 3, you'll lift your boxes. 1, 2, 3, lift!
This is mine.
Look around.
No way.
Oh, they're all different.
Like a can in hand.
Do any of you recognize what's in front of you?
Yes, Chef.
Yes, Chef.
This is my refrigerator.
My kitchen.
I have turmeric, I have goat cheese, feta cheese. I'm like, they made this for me.
That's right. You all have a station of ingredients that each of you left behind in your very own kitchen when you left to travel here.
Unfortunately, back home, I cook so eclectically and make so many varieties
I would lose right there, and that'd be it.
of dishes
I'd go back
I have
home.
a bunch of different ingredients that don't fit together.
Coke,
What's the
beer.
goal to do?
We want to get to know you through your food, but I just want to be clear. We're not looking for any old dish that you'd make at home. This is your chance to prove to us that you deserve to stay here and that you deserve to keep that apron on.
Is everybody ready to make us the best dish of your lives?
Yes!
Your 1 hour starts now. This is it. The very best 22. I'm excited for this year.
Yeah, 13 states represented this year.
Wow.
Illinois, Jersey, Texas, Louisiana.
I love that. I think that's the best part about food right now, right? The diversity of cultures and flavors, regardless of what state you're from.
Yeah, Coke, beer, risotto.
Intensity. That's me.
This is very different than being at home.
Christina, this is their first big challenge and your first big mystery box as a judge. What do you think?
I am so excited to join the search for the next Masterchef.
Back in New Orleans, Louisiana, this is stuff I always find in my fridge, and you know, I'm comfortable with using. I'm doing spicy wings with a side salad. I'm gonna pan-sear the chicken, and then I'm gonna make a spicy Cajun sauce to glaze it. I'm just trying to get it done, trying to get the flavors right, and elevate a basic dish.
Beautiful.
Heather,
Yes.
tell me about the dish.
So I'm making a coconut curry soup, and I'm going to be making...
No protein.
No protein.
Huh?
I'm actually Indian, but even further than that, I'm Gujarati Indian. It's a state I'm from. And most Gujaratis don't eat meat.
You know the competition's fierce. How do you think you're going to fare when you have to go through each and every stage, having to cook
Another
the most
vegan.
exotic proteins?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be a little nervous just because I've never really been around it, but I really want to surprise people.
Good luck.
Thank you.
I'm doing a pan-seared black cod with a purple cauliflower puree. I'm gonna roast some Brussels sprouts. This is gonna be the most beautiful plate any rocker has put on a dish. This is my stage. I'm here to win.
30 minutes gone, 30 minutes to go.
Hey, Dan.
Hi, Chef.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good. So this looks like pâte à choux to me.
This is pâte à choux, or eclairs. I'm gonna do my Italian version of a savory eclair, actually.
Interesting. I like the risk-taking. If you can pull it off, I know we'll be impressed for sure.
Thank you, I appreciate that, Chef.
Good luck, Dan.
That jawline and face structure.
Katrina,
Yes, chef.
you look like you're in the zone.
Thanks.
What's the dish?
It's a pork tenderloin schnitzel,
Right.
He looks like
Wow.
the Chad.
What's in there?
bacon, apple cider
Wow.
vinegar.
That's delicious.
Thank you.
You love cooking, right?
Yeah, it's the best thing about life.
Now, why didn't you come to us 5 years ago?
I didn't have the confidence.
Really?
No.
You
no.
kidding me?
I didn't see myself here. And this year I did.
Well, I'm glad you're here. Stay here for a long time, will you?
I will.
Especially cooking cabbage like that. Okay? Good luck.
Thank you.
Okay.
We are coming up to the last 10 minutes.
Roast them.
Is everything.
Wow, it's exciting.
It smells awesome. I'm so psyched by the level this year.
So, guys, we're tasting the top 3 dishes. Who do you have your eye on?
Katrina's braised cabbage and bacon, incredible.
Behind is Dan, who's making savory eclairs,
Yeah.
right? I mean, that sounds good.
60
Savory
seconds
eclairs?
to go.
Think about plating, garnishing, wiping.
Finishing touches,
Push, guys.
speed up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Hands in the air.
Oh, I did it.
Well done.
Finishing touches.
We want to see you on a plate.
Push, guys.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Hands in the air.
Oh, I did it.
Well done. Let's go.
After observing and tasting throughout the Mystery Box Challenge,
Wow.
the judges now take one final look
This came out nice.
to determine which dishes stand out.
It was so nice to see you guys working with the ingredients that you are most familiar with.
That's an angel.
Great looking dishes, but there are 3 dishes that we want to take an even closer look at. This first home cook really stuck to their roots. It was a clever interpretation of their home-cooked dish.
Charlie, 100%.
Please step forward. Katrina.
Oh my gosh. I didn't expect it to have Gordon Ramsay say my name. I'm so grateful. I'm floating up to heaven.
Katrina,
Oh, okay.
describe the dish, please.
It is a pork schnitzel with braised red cabbage with bacon and Christmas peas, which is what my mom makes every Christmas.
The visual impact, it looks beautiful. And you've got finesse. How long did you cook the bacon with the cabbage?
Probably about 5 minutes.
Any acidity in the cabbage?
Yes, apple cider vinegar.
Ah,
It's
looks
hearty, it's warm, it's got charm, it's everything we wanted to see tonight. And the pork, delicious, could be done with 30 seconds less cooking.
Okay.
However, you've got that sumptuous richness of the
right,
cabbage
yeah.
and the bacon and your mum's Christmas peas. Yeah, right now I feel like Father Christmas just jumped down the chimney. Great job.
Thank you.
Say nothing.
The braised cabbage is so good. You have the perfect balance of sweet and acidity. For me, the schnitzel is delicious, but I would have loved to see more color, a little bit more breading. It's the only thing that's sort of holding me back a little bit between like loving this dish and loving this dish.
Yep.
But man, do I love that braised red cabbage.
Good job. Thank you.
So tell me exactly about the dish, the inspiration behind it.
I grew up in a Slovenian German family. We would make schnitzel once in a while, and I hope you like it.
I don't really like it. I love it. I think it's delicious. I mean, it's so good, right? I love that you got your heritage on the plate here. That's like cooking where you go back in time, you know, old world, Europe, stewing those kind of things down, and they just taste great.
Oh,
good job.
Thank you.
Next up, this dish is definitely this home cook on a plate. It's beautifully delicious to look at, and man, perfectly seasoned. Please step forward. Dan.
I feel incredible right now. Of all those amazing dishes out there, I'm one of the top 3, and everybody's on notice here. I came to play. So this is a savory take on a pâte de choux. There's a creamy mushroom filling with 2 sauces, a deep tomato sauce and a basil pesto.
Have you done this dish before?
I've never actually done it in a savory way quite like this.
Wait, how is that an eclair?
So, with pâte de choux, with these sort of cream puff casings, the filling inside should be creamy and fluffy, and there's nothing worse than a pâte de choux ball that's underfilled. You either have it totally right or you have it totally wrong. And you got them right. Beautiful consistency, perfectly.
I feel like this just is not an eclair. Eclair is it's French pastry. I think it means like thunderbolt, right, which is like a long thing. But this is just a ball.
Filled. I'm really impressed, both in the sweet end and the savory end. You took a risk in sort of combining those 2 things, and it really worked. Man, you guys gotta watch out.
Interesting.
Dan, where you from?
Chicago. Represent Chicago Italian.
Describe the sauce. How did you make the sauce underneath?
My mom taught me how to make red sauce since I was little, and working with tomatoes, they can be acidic, so adding a little butter to add some richness really balances it out.
Really delicious. It's a gallant, brave, strong, thoughtful effort. A bit too much cream for me. However, there's heart there.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Now, the next dish that we want to examine further, that home cook show.
Really delicious. It's a gallant, brave, strong, thoughtful effort. A bit too much cream for me. However, there's heart there.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Now, the next dish that we want to examine further, that home cook
I thought it was
showed
garbage.
really creative thinking. This home cook put some complex flavors on the plate. They also showed that they had a lot of guts. Please step forward.
Charlie.
Ethel.
What?
Oh, Charlie.
My spices and my flavors are on point. I want to make a huge impression on the judges and let them know, like, hey, look out for me.
Tell us what you have.
It's a coconut curry soup, and I made a coconut red chili chutney on top, and cilantro, mint, and basil oil.
Cool soup, bro.
Holy, that's so good. The flavor balance is perfect. Sweet, spice, acidity, richness. You're definitely batting 1,000 when it comes to that flavor control. You know, you could probably beef it up, you know, with some lentils or something else kind of with that. But good job.
Thank you so much.
I'm surprised that you got something so flavoursome with such little ingredients. You know, the garlic comes through. Love the shallots at the bottom. Is this the kind of thing you would cook for your husband?
Yeah, my husband loves coconut-based soups, and he loves South Indian food, and it's really typical.
Your husband's a lucky man, let me tell you. I'd come home for dinner early 7 nights a week with that soup. The depth of flavour feels like it's been cooked for 4 hours. Could have done with a bit more heat, but a great job.
Thank you so much.
Okay,
Katrina, Dan, Ethel, 3 incredible dishes. But there can only ever be one winner
Katrina made this beautiful schnitzel, and Dan's Italian dish is pretty, and he showed skill, but I also showed skill with little to no ingredients.
The soup?
I made something out of nothing. I have to win.
The best mystery box dish.
The soup.
Congratulations. Goes to...
Dude, just say it, man. That's what I think about this.
The best mystery box dish. Congratulations. Goes to...
That's all.
Dan.
Dan.
Great job. Well done.
Thank you so much. I have the #1 dish today, so right now I'm riding this high.
And look who is standing on top.
But I know there's 21 other competitors right behind me, and I'm gonna work my butt off to make sure that I keep them behind me.
Let's go.
As the winner of the Mystery Box Challenge, Dan is in control of the first elimination test.
Please come over.
At the end of this challenge,
No, it's not,
at
right?
least one home cook will leave the competition.
Congratulations, Dan. You won the very first Mystery Box Challenge. Your first advantage is you will not have to cook in the upcoming elimination test.
I'm sure you've noticed all these incredible desserts up here.
Wow.
This is a chef's dream, and they all have one major thing in common. Each and every one was created by
Her. The new
Christina
chef.
Tosi.
It's incredible.
Christina is truly one of the most revered pastry chefs anywhere in the world. Christina, you're still in your early 30s. Where did it all start for you?
I was raised by women that love to bake. So moms, grandmas, aunts, and they took me under their wing. And I loved it so much that I went to New York City and I went to culinary school and I worked my way up until I opened my own place. So in my bakery, Milk Bar in New York City, we make pies. We make some crazy pies, cookies in all different flavors. And then we make these ridiculous layered cakes. But tonight, I'm not going to ask anyone to try and make one of my crazy, difficult creations.
Cool one.
Instead, there's a benchmark for all
Baking is
bakers,
still not
something
cooking,
that
though.
every great
it.
American home cook should know how to make. Apple pie. The true American classic. Flaky crust, cradling that perfectly spiced filling. When you get it right, it's delicious.
Apple
Dan,
pie, huh?
for your second advantage.
Here is a bag, and you're gonna fill it up with apples. Now, this is gonna be a big, big strategic moment for you.
What? I don't get it. He's gonna throw them from the balcony?
Are you ready to find out what
Man, he looks like
you'll
Vaughn.
be facing in tonight's elimination challenge?
Yes, chef.
Tonight, you are baking. Apple pie.
Holy crap. Baking
That
in
man's
general
reaction.
is a bit of a weakness for me, but as a teacher, if my students were in this situation, I would tell them to concentrate on the positive and do their best.
Tonight, I want to see your take on this classic apple pie.
Dan does not have to cook tonight. And there's another huge advantage that Dan got back in the pantry.
We asked Dan to pick as many apples as he wanted, knowing that each apple represented salvation for a home cook.
So those who don't get an apple will have to bake and will be staring elimination in the face. Dan, it's time to make some friends and a few enemies.
Yes, chef.
Go ahead and hand out those apples.
What?
The decision making is almost political to some extent.
Wait, stop.
I can use this
I
advantage.
kind of wish they had waited like an episode or two for them to, after like at least one team challenge, for this to be like more meaningful.
In a couple
That's
different
just
ways.
my take.
Thank you.
Are they someone that I want to kind of make an ally and give them an apple and save them here? I saved some people because I thought they might be winning challenges in the future so that they can save me later.
Yes!
It's kind of all about building friends and building enemies.
Oh, baby.
But at the end of the day, it's a competition. Everybody's an enemy at some point.
Keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
Maybe, man. I think this is my last one.
Thank you, Dan. Thank you.
Good luck, guys. I'll be up there.
All of you with an apple head up.
Good on, dude.
The safety of the balcony.
Wait.
You 9 will be baking tonight to avoid elimination. And 2 of you will be going home. You will all have just 90 minutes to make us an incredible apple pie.
Is everyone ready?
Yes.
Chef, your 90 minutes starts
Now.
Come on.
All of my grandkids love my apple pie. I'm super stoked about baking this pie. I can't remember how many apple pies I've made
Steven, dude.
in my lifetime. A gazillion.
Let's go. Christina, we put you in control. Why apple pie?
There's no hiding behind anything when you make an apple pie. You either have the basic techniques down, or you don't.
So what's the A to Z of apple pie work?
Apple pie starts with a crust. You take flour, some sugar, a little salt,
these were huge
some sort of
cubes.
fat. I like to use butter. From there,
butter.
it's all about the filling. Making the apples, slicing them, and seasoning them, getting them ready to go into the pie crust.
So the biggest mistake tonight potentially would be what? Crust too thin?
The thickness, I think, will be a real struggle.
One thing I
This
learned
guy's
being a
buzzing.
drummer, being in the music business, is when you overplay, you overdo it, you ruin it. So I'm gonna make a really spectacular, simple Granny Smith apple pie with a little rock and roll flair in the whipped cream. I'm gonna do a bourbon whipped cream.
I'm making my mom's apple pie. She uses Honeycrisp apples and Granny Smith apples. I'm gonna use a little mint and a little bit of fresh ginger.
I'm gonna make apple pie with a caramel walnut raisin hat. I think the taste will be amazing.
Raisin?
If the judges don't love this, then they gotta check their medication.
What?
Hi, Veronica.
Hi, Christina.
Are these graham crackers?
Yes.
So what do you have planned with the graham crackers?
I bake the butter crust first.
Okay.
And then I bake the graham cracker crust a second time just before the other one's done. The flavor together is amazing.
And that's what you have planned for your apple pie?
I cook creatively,
Mamma
so
mia,
I create as I go.
That's risky.
Yes, but that's who I am.
Okay, good luck.
Right, Livia, how you doing?
Great.
Confident?
Yes.
Talk about the crust. What's the top? Are you going lattice? Are you going round? What are you doing?
I don't know if I'm doing a crust.
You don't know if you're doing a crust.
I don't know if I'm doing a crust yet.
Wait, what?
But what did Christina request?
She asked for apple pie.
Apple pie. What does that mean?
I know that it's apple pie, but I gotta do me.
Apple pie.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if I'm doing a crust.
You don't know if you're doing a crust.
I don't know if I'm doing a crust yet.
But what did Christina request?
She asked for apple pie.
Apple pie.
Sure.
What does that mean?
I know that it's apple pie, but I gotta do me.
Apple pie.
Hmm? I guess, yeah, pie has a crust. I was thinking more of a tart. You're right. You're right, Gordon. Gordon's always right. I guess I'm doing crust.
Tell me about the filling. What you got in there? Blueberries.
Blueberry, almond, lemon zest. There's a little bit of almond extract, goat cheese.
Wow. Goat's cheese, blueberry. Why together on a night like tonight?
I want there to be that like fine line between savory and sweet.
Goat's cheese, apple pie.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah. Dude, just roast her, dude. It's dog garbage.
Mateo.
Say it.
Yes. You're a teacher, so you should have had all kinds of students trying to butter you up with apples, right?
Exactly.
Tell me about the filling.
I added some ginger, some fresh ground cardamom, a little bit of nutmeg, a touch of cinnamon, and a little bit of lemon zest.
It's a lot going on. I mean, I know
It
you're
is.
going with the spice route, but you know, a lot of those, as they cook down, they can get really concentrated. Did you get that right mix in there?
I think it's there.
Good luck.
Wow. Come on. Let's go.
Your pies should be on their way into that oven.
Oh no, Steven is trolling. I knew would troll.
To me, Christopher, I think, you know, he's cocky, he's whistling, but that pie
Steven's
looks
already
good.
out.
I'm really nervous about Charlie. Charlie's because the apples are way too big.
Right.
I don't think he's rolled his pastry out even.
So how's Sarah doing?
She is super confident, cool, calm. I mean, this one's in the bag for her. I mean, she's almost like working with her eyes closed. 15 minutes to go. All of you, speed up.
There's no single apple pie that's the same in this kitchen.
Right. Everybody's got so many different things going on.
They're starting to come out.
What are they doing?
Last minute.
Come on, guys, push.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Hands in the air.
Hands in the air.
Well done. That was an intense 90 minutes. Let's start off with Veronica.
Oh, she's all
I
happy.
look at this flying saucer of clumpiness. It's not my prettiest apple pie, but I know that the flavors are there.
Describe the dish.
Well, the dish is,
What the fuck?
Tell me the name of the dish.
it's an apple pie. A very simple apple pie.
Right. Can I borrow those glasses 2 seconds, please? Let's be honest. That does not look like a simple apple pie.
Aw.
Let's get that right. Okay, and what have you got in there?
It is a delicious, buttery, caramel walnut apple pie.
Right, you're an amazing grandmother. You've got a big family. How many times a month do you cook apple
This
pie?
looks
I
rabid.
don't cook apple pie a lot. I make a lot of birthday cakes.
Wow.
That's a
What have
crust.
you done to the top of the pastry?
Holy.
I rolled into the pastry dough the graham crackers.
Okay, here's the real bizarre thing.
He likes the
That
flavors.
pie actually tastes delicious. Crust is delicious, caramel's tasty, looks a mess, but it tastes delicious.
Of course it
Damn,
does.
tastes good.
Damn.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
Damn.
I gotta tell you, that pie is delicious.
It's really good. Thank you. Use just the right amount of sugar, just the right amount of cinnamon, just the right amount of cornstarch. I mean, it's a beautiful cross-section of
goodness.
pie. You know, for me, this challenge was about like basic techniques. And you clearly know how to roll out a pie crust evenly. Really great job.
I like the cook on the apples. Tastes 10 times better than it looks. Nice, assertive use of cinnamon. I would definitely take another slice.
Thank
Good
you,
job.
sir. Thank you.
Right, next up, Christopher.
I feel very nervous because I've never made an apple pie before, but I'm ready to prove myself.
Let's go.
I'm ready to make the judges respect me.
Christopher.
Chef Ramsay.
Let's see.
I'm not just about talking the talk, I'm about walking the walk.
Describe your pie.
I did a maple
Oh, wow,
syrup
looks
and
really
bourbon
good.
filling, some cinnamon, pinch of nutmeg.
Wait, you kinda went hard.
And, I put 5 tablespoons of cornstarch.
5 tablespoons of cornstarch. I can build a house with that. Why 5 tablespoons?
The cornstarch I needed to thicken up the bourbon in case it didn't evaporate enough. I didn't want a big soupy mess. Because then you'd be like, this little guy, you know, he sucks. He's look at this. I don't know. I thought it was a good measurement.
5 tablespoons.
Yeah.
Half a cup.
I get it. I don't know. Just eat it.
Oh my God.
Reasonable. Guys, go ahead stalling.
5 tablespoons of cornstarch.
I thought it was a good measurement.
5 tablespoons.
Yeah. I don't know. Just eat it.
Oh my God. Oof. What is it with you and that defensiveness? What is it? Little chip on the shoulder?
Yeah. Been picked on a lot, you know, the natural defense mechanism. I'm just keeping my mouth shut.
Christopher, do you have any idea how many times I've been picked on in my life? Thick-skinned, let it bounce off.
Okay, gotcha.
Proof's in the what?
in the food.
There you go. Okay. Right, what kind of apples did you use?
I used Granny Smith. I figured Grandma can't be wrong.
You're funny.
Why?
You're just funny. I mean, you've got a great sense of humor and you light up the room, but I just want you to relax. Because that is delicious.
Thanks. At least I did something right.
Apples, delicious. Pastry, cooked beautifully. Color, amazing. It's definitely up there. Good job.
Thanks, Chef. Appreciate
Love it.
that. Really appreciate
Excellent.
that. Thank you so much, really. That means the world to me.
Good job.
It's okay. I like
The
him.
next apple pie that we'd like to taste belongs to Olivia.
He's straight to the point, pretty raw.
On a scale
energetic.
of
We like
1
it.
to hate this pie, I hate this pie. I'm so angry. It's not what I wanted it to be. If someone gave me the option to shave my head or serve you this pie right now, I would shave my head.
So you're not proud of it?
No.
What is it?
It's a goat cheese apple and blueberry pie flavored with lemon and almond.
This is like a weird alien world or whatever, dude.
The lemon blueberry kind of works with the apple. Really tasty. The goat cheese, I totally nix. With the pie, it just does not belong. It's just weird. You get that weird goaty farm kind of flavor in there, and you don't know what's going on. So, huge miss.
I love the polka dot top from a flavor standpoint.
I
Goat
can't-
cheese is such a
that-
poignant flavor.
looking at it makes me feel
Another cheese,
uncomfortable.
like a ricotta or a mascarpone could have been nice instead. I think you were going in the right direction from an inspiration standpoint, but definitely not a success.
What is that?
Right, next up.
Trypophobia.
Derek, let's go. Derek.
Yes, chef.
Describe your pie.
I did a Granny Smith apple pie. I did put a little orange zest in there for some fragrance,
Well,
a
what's
little
with the
brown
gap?
sugar in the filling to get a little caramelization. I did a butter crust with a lattice top. Kept it simple.
Delicious. Fragrant. Texture of the apples, nicely done. Pastry, crispy, flaky, melting in the mouth. The thing you're missing is just more apples.
Noted.
Steven!
Roast? Oh, okay. Please roast him. Please roast him.
I mixed several types of apples, and I put a little mascarpone cheese here and caramel and a little crabapple garnish.
I love the balance of flavor that you toss the apples with.
What?
Pastry crust, nice and flaky and delicate. The problem with any pastry crust, no matter how delicate and flaky, if you don't bake it long enough, it still tastes raw.
All right, the next apple pie that we'd like to taste, Charlie.
Okay. Roast them.
I got a grandma's apple pie with Granny Smith apples on it.
Looking at it, it looks kind of like the pie that you would steal out of someone's windowsill.
The
Rustic,
crosshair.
but with a lot of charm. The filling, good. The crust, great. But the technique isn't there. I know you can do better, though. Thanks.
Thank you.
Next up, Mateo, please. Right. Describe the pie, please.
We have here a ginger cardamom apple pie with a salted bourbon caramel glaze.
Oh.
Falling apart.
Oh. It's just disintegrating.
Dude, these are huge apples.
The apples are...
Holy shit, it's a cube.
So the apples are way too thick. And you've got the pastry that is way too thin to sustain the weight of the apples. So you've got all fancy with the trellising and the caramel, but the content is the pie, the filling, and nailing those apples. Damn.
Damn. What a shame.
The spice, like the ginger for me, is just a little too much. I taste more ginger, more of that cardamom before I taste anything else. It seems to be all about everything except for the apples. This one really doesn't make the grade.
The next apple pie we want to try belongs to Sarah.
Damn, fuck me. What a shame.
Damn, that's a big pie, Sarah. Walk me through exactly what's going on here.
Back in Wisconsin, we have all kinds of apple orchards, and every fall, this is the hot ticket item, the caramel pecan apple pie. There's apples with a good amount of cinnamon and some toasted pecans. And then on the top, we have some caramel sauce as well as some glazed pecans.
It's like a pie with a hat.
It's like a slice of autumn. You know, you can be blindfolded and taste it and you know what it's like outside. The color, the sheen, the flavor, texture, it's textbook. It's delicious. Good job.
Thank you.
Well, everything's delicious.
Nicely done.
Last up, Brianna.
I just want to just skip to the finals. Everybody wins.
Hi, Brianna.
Hello.
What do you got for me?
I made a apple pie with a little bit of ginger, cinnamon, nutmeg, sugar, brown sugar, and mint.
Oh, this is terrible. It looks like fries. Oh, what the?
Okay, first of all, I want to commend you for your lattice work. It's beautiful. However,
what?
It's very, very watery.
I thought I put them in the oven fast enough, but apparently I didn't.
It is literally like apple soup. It feels like you've just sort of crashed to the bottom.
Joe would have binned that. Yeah, it looks like poutine. Big ass apple cubes.
It's very, very watery. It is literally like apple soup. When I'm making apple pie at home, if I'm worried about my apples sort of bleeding out too much liquid, I'll toss them in the cornstarch before I toss them in the sugar and the spices and stuff like that. The apples are nice and tart, but sort of lacking real depth of flavor. The liquid makes it hard to eat. Two are going home. I hope one of them is not you. Thank you.
Thank you. My pie wasn't the best. It might have been a little bit soupy, but my flavors were there. And I have hope these simple mistakes aren't enough to send me home.
That's not what you said, man.
That was your first taste of an elimination test. There was one standout apple pie. This home cook really baked with confidence.
My man's in the back.
Congratulations, Christopher.
Yeah!
I feel so excited right now. I'm the champ. I'm the pie king. I believe everyone now sees the dedication I have and the skill sets I have.
Good job.
Thank you. I proved to everyone that I can deliver.
Now for the bad news. The 3 worst pies of the night. Please come and join us down front. Brianna.
Brianna, Olivia, Mateo.
The second disappointment, Mateo.
Mateo, yeah. Mateo was fine.
And Olivia.
Yep.
Bad news is that 2 of you 3 home cooks will be going home. Please step forward. Mateo, you are a high school teacher, and your summer break has come early. It's time to take the apron off and put it back on your station. Thank you, Mateo.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Just like that.
I am proud of what I've done. I have come further than tens of thousands of people
that was so
who tried to
soulless.
be here, so I have nothing to be ashamed of.
No,
And
no.
just because I'm leaving early
You're
doesn't
eliminating
mean
one
I'm
more,
going
right?
to stop. I'm going to continue to cook, just never an apple pie.
And Brianna, your pie was clumsy and just not your best performance. Olivia,
They look like crinkle cut
you
fries.
cook in a confused manner because you had the basics set up for success, but then you blended it with goat's cheese. That didn't work. There's very little separating both your apple pies. Olivia, step forward.
She's gone.
Olivia.
No, she's not. She's safe.
You are going
upstairs. What?
back to the bench.
Ooh, okay.
Say goodnight to Brianna.
I'm so grateful that I have another opportunity to continue on and cook again in the MasterChef kitchen. I literally want to like run back up
Guys,
and give speech to the judges.
Brianna was like, crinkle
Brianna,
cut fries
you cook
with
with
apple
heart.
juice.
You cook with passion. But tonight, that was not your best performance. Continue cooking and keep that head up high. Please take your apron off and say goodnight. Thank you.
Leaving here today it's bittersweet. I'm sad that I went so soon, but it's okay. You know, I get to go see my kids. I get to go work on starting my actual career. I have a lot of passion. I love to cook. I know I'm going to succeed in the culinary world.
Big ass, guys.
All right, get off the stage. Get it.
Next time.
Okay, chat, guys. I have to start packing. Chat, I'm moving tonight. Okay, that was it. Chat, it's not bad. I'll think about it. Because next time, chat, we'll watch like 2 episodes or 3, I think, in one go, and I'll make a choice, finish it or not. Yeah. Yeah, it's fun though. Okay, let's have to chat a little bit. Okay, chat, guys. I have no idea, chat, when I'll arrive tomorrow. Hopefully it's gonna be at a good time, and we can stream. And